Basquiat 2.0, man. Try to get a good background for y'all. You did. Basquiat 2.0, man. Y'all already know how we come in. You already know how we rocking. Let me see if I can get a good thumbnail. You hear me? Yeah. See if I can get a little good thumbnail. You know we shine, baby. Basquiat 2.0, man. You already know how we coming. You already know how we rocking. Try to get a good little background for y'all. You heard me? Hey, y'all, if you new here, check out all the other videos. See what I'm doing. You did. I'm your host, Hustling Bud, aka Basquiat. You did what I'm saying? This is Basquiat Live 2.0. I will be changing the name. I know a lot of people like, man, keep saying that. I will. Don't trip. You did what I'm saying? This specially delivery for y'all. You heard me? This specially delivery for y'all. You feel me? I was like, I had told myself, I said, Chef, do the video and drop it tomorrow, or just drop it tonight. You dig what I'm saying? Something told me like, drop it tonight. You dig? Hope y'all can see me. Hope everything A1. You dig what I'm saying? More editing to come. I ain't gonna hold y'all that long. You dig what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold y'all. You hear me? So if you didn't see the previous video I just did, and the previous video after that I just did, shouts out to Juju Gaming. Y'all go subscribe. Go holler at my nephew. Doing good stuff there. He building his channel. You did what I'm saying? So shouts out to Juju Gaming. New Age Hieroglyph Films. Y'all familiar ENT, man. Y'all already know how we rocking, bro. We stay working, you heard me? But like I said, if y'all ain't see them last videos, I recommend that you go catch up on them and see where I'm going with it. So the last video, right? Hit that like if you're new here. Hit the like if you like the video. Do what y'all gonna do, you heard me? You already know. Do what y'all gonna do. You like it, you don't, you don't. Leave your comments. Do all that good stuff that YouTube tell y'all to do and we want y'all to do. Shouts out to all my new subscribers and everybody that's dealing with me. But let's get into this. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Let's get into this. Now my previous video, if y'all checked it out, please go check it out so you could, you could be on a storyline. You can see where I'm going with this. I had said that for Wack and 6ix9ine, I'm just showing y'all how the powers that be and other people and other influence and different agendas would try to change something that was righteous and been working for decades. Been working for generations. You dig what I'm saying? Just showing y'all, don't get lost in the sauce for what non-valuable people or certain people that y'all think that got power. They don't have no power, that's trying to influence a whole nother generation and change stuff that they don't even have the right, the power, the authenticity, all that of a person or company that we respect and say, okay, they speak for us, or they speak for the streets, or they speak for this and that. G Code video 101. G Code 101. Street shit 101. Streets 101. I ain't in the streets no more. I've been out the streets. I'm very, way older than that. In my teenage years, I was in. You did to the world blow. You did what I'm saying. We blowing it, blacking it. Free Larry, King Larry. You did stand on righteousness and justice. Feel me? But what I said on my last one, I said the conducts and codes and certain things of the streets. I'm gonna break it down. Street 101. This won't be long. I said to Wack and 6 bitch, you did, that the conducts and codes and regulations and morals and principles that certain gangs or certain organizations have that will prosperity you or show you certain things that your household or certain people that are around you probably couldn't show you. I hope the background good for you. So for them saying, so what I'm saying is for for them saying that certain street 101 rules or G code rules or certain things of the street is an oxymoron, that's just to throw a glitch to y'all minds and y'all spirits to change the energy or change the right or wrong in the streets. I ain't gonna lie, the streets has changed. There's different things, people doing different things, and you know, rats walking around, informants walking around. I can say this, at its all-time high, it's been a lot of rats, been a lot of informants, it's been a lot of infiltration of the streets. Now, people that looking outside in, they're like, man, he talking about the streets, he talking about the gangsters this, gangsters this, gangsters that. Organized crime was built by the government. Bucky Siegel, John Gotti, and a lot of these other mob bosses back in the day, they was in contracts and relationships with the government. That's what you get the union from, and them going towards the union and companies and extorting certain small businesses and people that deal with the union. That's what the mafia was doing. Just catching y'all up. People like me gonna keep it grounded and keep it solid for the next generation and the real ones in the next generation. We know it ain't gonna be millions of them and thousands of them, but 5 or 6 or 10 or 1. That's perfectly fine with us. You dig what I'm saying? For when I say us, the elite, the chosen, like the ones who got some type of flight. You feel me? In these dark days, just giving y'all some edification and some clarity and understanding, right? So I said to Whack and 6 bitch that them rules and them morals and them principles of the streets got y'all to where y'all was at. You dig what I'm saying? Or protected you, or showed you something. Cause Whack is quick to say, oh, power this and power that. Same thing with 6ix9ine that Whack said on at podcast that them niggas should even let the nigga in. So there's a lot of arguments and a lot of great opinions of other people saying, well, was 6ix9ine wrong for this and was 6ix9ine wrong for that, you know, this and that, because it's probably, this is something new or it's something broad to the world, like, damn, these dudes did do all of this and he did do that, but this kid is still, he called himself a kid, but he's a grown man, but this dude get a lot of sensitive energy towards his case and what he doing, and still walking around here and doing all this when you got motherfuckers 30 and 40 years or 10 years that you didn't even know, right? So the G code 101, street rule 101. The first, just showing y'all how they lied on that podcast and how they stretched the truth. Especially rap, six bitches, just whatever. I don't really, whatever. But it pertains to him too. But Whack already been an agent. He already been in cahoots of the industry. He know how to ride up certain things. See, these people like to ride up. They like to roar it up. They like to stir up confusion, just like they did back in the days with the civil rights movement. They like to stir up confusion for their agenda and their plan. So if I hit you right here, you rock, you won't see what's going on the right side. Follow me. So what he said about the streets being an oxymoron, or is it retarded, or the streets rules ain't right, or this and this and that, and certain streets dudes in Brooklyn that I heard on their podcast, you know, on the Clubhouse shit. Certain dudes in Brooklyn, certain dudes in New York. I understand they feel, and I understand the real ones out there. Like, this not us. This not how we rock. Shouts out to Bobby and Roddy. This not how we rock. So them dudes, them street dudes, them regular dudes out there, they just trying to get that clarification. Like, bro, this nigga is not no representation of us, of Brooklyn. You feel me? And of the boroughs or none of that. So I understand the emotion and the feel them dudes had behind that, but y'all still talking to him, y'all still giving this nigga a voice, y'all still making him valuable of his opinion and trying to sway an agenda to make it different, right? G Code 101, Street 101, move in silence, right? That's number one, really. Move in silence. Whatever you do, whatever your comrades or your associates do, it's supposed to be in silence. Right? So I can sit here and give y'all all the G code rules and all the street 101 rules and not trying to be tough at all, right? But let's just say that. And a lot of street or a lot of people that's cut from there, they'll understand what I'm saying. Silence, right? So how can a person like Whack 100 bitch ass and 6 bitch could narrate a different agenda or a different rule in something they didn't create, that they was a part of, they benefit off of, and a lot of exposure off of it, right? To say now that this nigga wasn't built for that, whoever thought it was. How can you just, as a person, as a man, or whatever type of person this dude is, 6 bitch, right? If you ain't cut from that and dealing with that, okay, these dudes let you in and you did all that. When you was doing it was cool, fine and dandy, but when you get caught, it's like, oh, they was doing this, they was doing that, but you was doing the same thing. Didn't you, weren't you the one that went to Chief Keef's baby mama and had sex with her or did something with her? Everything that this bitch ass nigga did, it came back for him. In this fake and fictitious world, people sensitive to this nigga, cause he always used this key word to hit your mental. Kid. This man 22, 23, or 24. When he was doing it, he was like 22, 23. He always called himself a kid. So my thing is, from the G code and the street rules 101, it's been a lot of people that live by that. It's been a lot of people that represented their neighborhood for the good and the bad and stand by that. See, murder's still locked up for this day to stand by rules and regulations, even from what the things he did and the things he going through. He's still keeping it solid as a real human being. Don't bear false witness until another person. So you can see revelations in this world right now. The street rules and the G code, it always been there. It always been established. So why do these bitch ass niggas get the chance to say, okay, well, we changing it? Don't get caught in the sauce, man. For real, bro. Don't get caught in the sauce. So for people who want to go into like that street stuff and the gangs and all that, go look it up on YouTube. Go look it up on Google to see. That's what I am, man. Hey, me and my bro. Hey, yeah, big deals on the way. Y'all already know. Y'all go see for yourself what the rules and regulations for the Crips and the Lords and the Dead, the G's, Peace Stones, whatever, Bloods, all that, the Mexican gangs and stuff like that. Y'all go see the rules and regulations for that. Just like with a job. If you don't go by the rules and regulations, you can get penalized. What the sensitive acts coming at? So I don't have to break down the whole G code and the whole 101 street and all that. I don't have to break down none of that for you to see and open your eyes. It's an agenda. It's trying to get your mindset. And what them niggas saying is lies. Because they ain't valuable. Long little Gino, man, read that. You already know. I'm about to come back with another banger. You already know what it is, man. Pascal Loud 2.0, man. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think about this video. You did. Don't get caught up in the sauce. You did. Do not get caught up in the sauce. You did that, boss. You thick. I'll be back.